What is a hypergolic fuel?
Hypergolic is the one that you don't need an igniter. You just combine oxidizer and fuel together and they spontaneously react.
Okay.
And hydrazine, for instance, you've probably heard of that. It's
a
hypergolic fuel.
Yep.
And very hazardous to handle. That I'm looking at hypergolics for the moon is because there's a compound called silane, and it's silicon with 4 hydrogen attached to it. Now, you'd say, well, why? We've never heard of it. Why isn't it used on the Earth as a hypergolic? Well, the reason for that is when it comes in contact with oxygen, that it spontaneously combusts. So anytime you have it in the environment on Earth, having 21% oxygen, it will just spontaneously combust. And so it's not very practical. But on the moon, you don't have oxygen floating around. And so you shoot a stream of oxygen at it that spontaneously combusts. And so the reason I like that so much is because although hydrogen is not very common on the moon, it is there. But silicon is 13%. That's huge amounts of silicon. So we plan on taking real advantage of that. Now, this shuttle, using the main engines, was liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. So when we discovered water on the moon, a lot of folks jumped on the bandwagon. Well, we can use water, hydrolyze it, and make rocket fuel out of it. Well, you can, but why would you use up all your water with rocket fuel when you can make it out of the soils? Okay, and that's my philosophy on it, is that let's keep the water for the human habitat. And let's not use it for fuel because we don't need that highly energetic of rocket fuel. The silane would give you almost as much energy, not quite as much, but more than enough in order to use moon application. That's what the silane would look like.
That's incredible. Wow. To the moon.